First, if we look at the push to prevent teachers from providing any type of instructional content that could be racially sensitive or just historically accurate information, right? We are not trusting our teachers to teach. We're not trusting practitioners to do what they've been trained and prepared to do because we feel that it could hurt or hurt the feelings or the emotions of students who are vulnerable, or it could make some students of certain races feel uncomfortable with those historical truths. So we are banning books. We're banning the teaching of certain subjects, but we refuse to ban weapons of mass destruction. And we are considering allowing teachers to arm themselves when they come into the classroom. So the irony in that is that we will rather a teacher who is not trained to handle a weapon of any magnitude, let alone one that could protect a classroom of children in the case of an intruder. We're asking our teachers to leave books, leave historically accurate content outside of the classroom, but bring your weapon in. That makes no sense. Hundreds of kids are losing their lives. I've never heard of a child losing their life because of a Toni Morrison book, because of the teaching of the transatlantic slave trade, or because of the teaching of the Jim Crow South, or the integration of schools. Students haven't lost their lives because of that, but students are losing their lives because of these weapons that are in the hands of sick people who are coming in to our schools and killing our children. Teachers today have so many other things that they struggle with as it relates to school and classroom culture, making sure that there's a sense of belonging, making sure that curriculum and instruction is culturally and socially just and relevant. That's our focus, not making sure that, if an intruder comes in, how do I get to my weapon, right? We don't have enough resources or enough time, and definitely not enough compensation for today's teachers to make sure that they are adequately developed professionally. We've not professionalized the sector enough, even as it's compared to our international peers. So to add this additional responsibility on this nation's teachers is ridiculous. We continue to hear there's this crisis and this deficit as it relates to the significantly low number of Black male educators in our classrooms. Approximately 2% of the teaching force is made up of Black males. This is such an exciting time at Morehouse College for the students who we are engaging with, who are feeling this call to action around teaching in our nation's schools. And so we have students who are eager to serve in classrooms as certified educators. We have those who are looking at other roles outside of the classroom. Students want to make sure that they are enhancing and enriching students intellectually. They want to make sure that their work is impactful, and as practitioners, they are improving academic and life outcomes for the students and the communities that they choose to serve. Trained and prepared to do because we feel that it could hurt or hurt the feelings or the emotions of students who are vulnerable, or it could make some students of certain races feel uncomfortable with those historical truths. So we are banning books. We're banning the teaching of certain subjects, but we refuse to ban weapons of mass destruction.